Paul Kirwan, thank you so much for inviting me to Keogh's in South Ann Street, your favourite bar.
No worries, Gary. Nice to be here. Pint ready to go.
Oh,
Uh, Lots of good memories from Keogh's. We would regularly meet there on a Friday evening over the years, pre-children, and kind of stand out on the side lane there and have a few too many pints of Guinness. So
that's
bit of a
right.
distant memory these days.
The outdoor crew was as big, if not bigger, than the indoor crew, if I remember rightly.
Absolutely. Yeah, rain or sunshine, you could stand outside and have a few pints there. But we look forward to it opening again soon.
It'll happen. It'll happen again. It'll be even more the sweeter. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a million.
It's a great little snug I'm in. I can feel the warmth. I can nearly smell the cigarette tobacco on the walls, even though it's 40 years, probably 20 years since we've had cigarettes. So
No.
I want to know a few things about you, right? The first one is what do a lot of people not know about you, or one thing people don't know about you?
I think a lot of people probably don't know about the wide variety of jobs that I had prior to actually going into the kind of real world of work, and so through school and through college.
Okay.
And I'll give you a flavor of them, right? So
Hmm.
probably started working when I was 14 or 15. I'm from Tipperary, so we lived in the country. So my first job was working in a piggery, um, weekends and summer work. Then moved on to
I don't know
did
what goes
another
on in the
summer.
piggery, but I'm thinking
Well,
it's not.
basically,
You don't wear a white suit going to work.
no, no, no. It's not the last bit. It's the nice bit where they're born and
Okay.
grow, and then they go off in a truck, and we won't talk about what happens after that. So,
Okay.
um, yeah. So then did a stint as a care assistant in a nursing home over in England for a few weeks, one summer. So that was character building. We put it that way.
Mm.
Did a bit of cleaning in a hospital. I then kind of upgraded to working in a suit shop. So I went from pigs to suits. Uh, Labored on a building site for a while. Spent a summer in Spain as a barman. Worked as a barman in the dog track in Cork, and did a bit of work as well in a hardware and electrical store in Cork when I was in college down there as well. So I've probably missed three or four more, but that's a
And
good
this was
mix of
all
all the
in the
ones I've
sort
done.
of 17 to 21 age
Yeah,
bracket,
kind of,
was
kind
it?
of probably, yeah, 15 to about 21, 22. Yeah, so I would
Wow.
have kind of joined Intel when I was 22, 23 back in 2006. I'm aging myself now, but
And when you look back at all those bits and bobs of jobs, a lot of hospitality, a lot of sort of production liney types, what did you learn? Like in hindsight, looking back, what would you take from those that you now apply in what you do? Because that
I
was
think
your
it's a mixed.
university, right? That was your
Yeah, yeah,
equivalent.
exactly. Exactly. You learn kind of academic stuff. I know I'm stating the obvious, but you learn academic things in university. But it's true. Kind of those part-time jobs. I think you learn stuff around the people side of things, the importance of be it working with customers or working with co-workers,
Yeah.
and then obviously in those kind of more labor-intensive roles, you learn the importance of hard work and just getting stuck in. So yeah, it's kind of there's none of those jobs as tough as some of them were over the years that I'd ever regret, because I think you learn a lot from them as you kind of when you look back at the time.
You
Could have been
mentioned
tough,
that
but
you were a Tipperary boy. Um, I've relatives. I had a lot of relatives in Kilkenny, so
I will forgive you for that. It's
thank
okay.
you. But I recall very well. I went down there one summer, and the job they had me doing, they were city slickers now, but we went out and we put were we taking up or were we putting down? I think we were plucking out of the ground potatoes back in 1979. I will still remember the pain of my whole body for a week after, then going down picking potatoes.
Yeah,
Oh my God, love doing that shit.
yeah, it's proper hard work.
Oh, that's proper stuff now.
Yeah, yeah,
But you
not
you
what
do
we
so
do.
hardy. I mean, I watch the hurling and I see what people in Kilkenny, Tipperary, and the likes do for fun,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it looks like war. And if that's what you do for fun, you know, you have me. You won.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
So
Work is easy.
if you're to write a self-help book, right? After all that experience and going into Intel, now being an entrepreneur with your own business, what's the self-help book called, and what are you helping?
Uh, if it's aimed at people like myself, it's be called something along the lines of balance. I think balance
Balance.
is and I don't mean standing on one leg. More the
Listen, I'm going to try that now. A few more of them pints. I'm
yeah.
going
Hang
to
on,
see how your balance
I'll
is.
try it out. It might make it worse.
So balance.
um,
How do you?
balance, yeah, because I think it's. I talk to a lot of my friends and peers who have been the same age group as me, and I think it's something we all struggle with in terms of trying to balance the career and work side of it, and also trying to balance the family life, and then obviously your kind of health, fitness, nutrition, all that stuff. So I think if you kind of look at those three pillars of work and career, family and relationships, and friendships as part of that, and then trying to keep yourself healthy by doing a bit of exercise and trying to eat the right things and not too many pints of Guinness. Yeah, I think it's that's probably what it would be. And I wouldn't be an expert by any means, but it's
Yeah,
probably
but you
something.
see, I think everybody starts off when they want to do something as an enthusiastic beginner,
Yeah,
irrespective of where you see yourself. Enthusiasm for the subject matter or an enthusiastic beginner is a great place to be because, as you and I both probably hopefully agree, it's how you apply yourself to that idea or that beginning, which ultimately has the biggest bearing on the outcome, not the idea itself. So, do you think the whole COVID thing and working from home and working from wherever has helped in general with the balance, or has it highlighted the importance more of a balance?
yeah. I think it's highlighted more the balance. I think a lot of people are working from home and they're probably working longer and harder than they've ever done before. And
Right.
then you try
Yeah.
to throw in a
Yeah.
mix of homeschooling and trying to keep the kids entertained if you can't get them off to a minder or a crash or something like that.
Sure.
So I
Yeah.
think it's yeah, I think it's a mix. I think people have probably wised up to wanting to try and be a bit healthier and exercise a bit more. And definitely, there's a lot more people out running. Well, it certainly was back in April or May last year. We'll see if they still
Yeah.
are. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think COVID has kind of made people reassess and focus on what's important. I think.
But Paul, it's been short, sharp, but interesting. I'll let you get back to your pint. I'll have me
Appreciate
coffee
it.
and cheers,
Cheers.
sláinte and all that type of stuff. Thank you for your time and wish you continued success with GCS.
Thank you, Gary. Great talking to you.
Great talking to you.